guys, it's me back at you with another video. So welcome back to Kaylee's Life. I hope that I haven't been keeping y'all waiting for too long. No, I'm just kidding. But today's video is gonna be me talking to y'all about my favorite Netflix shows and movies and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, so let's just go ahead and start. So one of my favorite shows is the one I'm watching right now. It is Gilmore Girls. If any guys watch my channel, this probably wouldn't be a good show for you because it's like a chick flick, I guess. I don't know, my boyfriend likes watching it with me, but it's about a mom and a daughter, and the mom is she had her daughter, which her name's Rory. She had her at 16, and she doesn't get along with her parents that well, and it's a very good show, so you guys should really check it out. It has 7 seasons, so that's always a good thing. And then my next favorite show is The Good Place. I watched it. I think it had 2 seasons, and I literally finished it in like 2 days. That's how good the show was. That movie, or it's a series. That series is about the girl dies and she went to the good place. So the good place matches you with your soulmate and you get a house that like you dream of. Well, apparently the girl had like her and another girl with the same name died on the same day, and she got mixed up, and the girl that's in the good place was really supposed to be in the bad place, and the girl that was in the bad place was supposed to be in the good place. So it turns out that the good place is really the bad place, but not like the bad place. And he was like tricking everybody to think they were in the good place, and they kept figuring it out, and they eventually get into the good place, and they have to take like some kind of test, and the group of people she's with, she passes the test and everybody else failed it, and she said in the beginning that if everybody didn't pass, nobody wanted to go to the good place. So she was the only one that passed, and when the girl from the good place was telling everybody that they failed, and she went to tell that the girl passed, she said, "No, I failed, yeah, blah 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 blah." So she took all her friends, and then basically they were in the bad place, and then they snuck out of the bad place to go back to the good place, and then the season ended. So it kind of left me on a cliffhanger. Next favorite series is definitely Jane the Virgin. I love Jane the Virgin a lot. I was so sad when they said that this would be the last season that they put on Netflix, and I literally watched it all in 2 or 3 days. It is so good. I love Jane the Virgin. The name sounds like the series. So she was a virgin, obviously. She wasn't having sex, and she was in a relationship with a boy named Michael, and she went to her OBGYN, which is the vagina doctor, and she was just getting like a checkup, and the doctor accidentally artificially inseminated her, so she ended up pregnant. They were all freaking out because she's never had sex and she's pregnant. So she meets the baby's father, and they end up like falling in love and all that kind of stuff, and her and Michael kind of fall off for a while, and then she ends up choosing Michael over Raphael, which is the baby daddy. And then life goes on, and Michael ends up dying. Okay, so Michael dies. So after a while, her and Raphael get back together, and they're planning their wedding and all that good stuff. And then fast forward, they find out that Michael isn't really dead. He comes back. She starts hanging out with him again. It kind of messes up her and Raphael's relationship, and then she ended up going back to Raphael, and Michael ended up finding a girlfriend, blah 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 blah. So happy ending to the story. The Walking Dead is another one of my favorites. I know that's not really like a Netflix series, but neither is Jane the Virgin. But The Walking Dead, oh, I love that. Oh my god, I can't even. The Walking Dead is like the best of the best of the best. When the season came out on Netflix, I literally watched all of it in a day. I stayed like up all day and all night and watched Walking Dead. I love it, but the last season really, I know there's like the newer seasons on TV, but I don't have cable, so I know Rick disappears and he never comes back into the season, and I don't think he's coming back onto the show. I'm not really sure, but if you haven't watched The Walking Dead, you should really check it out. Let me think. Okay, we can jump into movies. Oh, one more series. Orange is the New Black is another one of my favorite series. I haven't finished the last season yet, but I love Orange is the New Black. And honestly, at first, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't get into like the first season, but I kept going because everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's such a good show." After the first season, it gets a lot better, and you should just have to tough it out through the first season. But it's great. I love it. I need to finish. I have like 2 or 3 episodes left that I need to finish. So let's jump into movies. I am a horror movie fanatic. I watch nothing but horror movies, literally. That's literally, if somebody says, "Hey, let's watch a movie," it's gonna be a horror movie. My most recently favorite Netflix movie is In the Tall Grass. It's really good, but you really have to pay attention because like it gets super confusing. Basically they get stuck in the like corn, I guess it's not a cornfield, it's grass. It's like a field with really tall grass. And they get stuck in it, and every time they die, they come back into the field somehow, and they don't remember like the past. So it's really confusing, but it's a really good movie. So I don't really know. I can't really think of any other ones. Like I liked like the Amityville Horror, the Autopsy of Jane Doe. That was a good one too, but it was really confusing also. And then what is it? The 13 cameras and 14 cameras. You guys should really check out. Those movies are so creepy, but if you think about it, that could happen like in real life. So you really gotta be careful. So I'll give you a brief summary of that one too. So 13 and 14 cameras, they're basically like kind of the same. It's like the same movie kind of, but with different people. So basically these people go on their vacation. They go on vacation, or the first movies, they were renting a house from the dude. And he had cameras set up all in the house, and they didn't know. And when they weren't home, he would go into the house and all kinds of stuff like that. And he ended up killing everybody and stuff. And one of the girls the girl he didn't kill, he kept hostage. She ended up getting pregnant, and then in the next movie, he has the girl and the son held hostage, and he's raising the son as his own kid, and he doesn't know that his mom is like whatever, held hostage, kidnapped. So these people, they rent an Airbnb to go on vacation, and same thing, he has cameras all in the house, and then he's trying to sell the girls on the black market. So these people find out the address and are breaking into the house trying to steal these girls, and the dude that put the cameras in there, he hurries up and drives to the house, and like I think he saves the girls, but then he ends up trying to kidnap the girls too. So the son, he ends up like figuring out all this stuff and finds his mom, saves his mom, and I think he did kidnap the 2 girls. And he finds his mom, they take his van, and they like run him over and stuff. But at the end of the movie, like when the cops like went to investigate, the dude wasn't there. So obviously, I guess he's still alive, just like Michael Myers never dies. So I don't know if there's gonna be a 15 cameras, but if there is, I'm gonna watch it. So you should check those out. That is really all that I have to say. If you can't tell, I love Netflix. I literally, when I don't have anything to do, if I'm not watching YouTube, I sit down and watch TV. And I watch all kinds of series, all kinds of movies, and if you guys have any suggestions on what I should watch, comment down below and I will watch them and tell you how I think of them. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. So you guys should know what to do by now. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. So as you know, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.